Are you struggling with stubborn thigh fat and pesky hip size? It's a common struggle many face, and if you're nodding along, this video is for you. We're diving into a world where fitness meets tranquility, a place where you can shed those pesky pounds while achieving inner peace. Welcome to the realm of yoga. Yoga has been around for over 5,000 years, and for a good reason. It's not just about flexibility and strength, it's about harnessing your body's potential to transform. Today, we'll specifically focus on how yoga can be your secret weapon against thigh fat and hip size. Through a series of carefully selected poses, we'll guide you on a journey to sculpt lean, toned thighs and hips. These poses don't just target these areas, but they work on your overall body, promoting weight loss and improved health. So, are you ready to embrace a new, healthier you? Stay tuned as we delve into each pose step by step. Why yoga? What makes it effective for thigh fat loss and hip reduction, you may ask? Well, yoga is a holistic approach to fitness that doesn't just focus on burning calories. It's about balance, strength, and flexibility, which are all crucial in achieving a toned and defined body. When it comes to targeting thigh fat and hip reduction, yoga is particularly beneficial. Many poses and sequences are designed to work these areas, engaging and strengthening the muscles. As these muscles become stronger, they naturally burn more calories, even when at rest. Additionally, yoga improves flexibility, which can enhance your range of motion and allow you to perform exercises more efficiently. Better performance often leads to better results in terms of fat reduction. Yoga also promotes mindfulness, which can help you to be more aware of your body, your eating habits, and your overall lifestyle. This consciousness can be a powerful tool in your weight loss journey. Now that we understand the benefits, let's move on to the specific poses. Our first pose is the Warrior II. This pose is not only a powerful stance, but also a fantastic way to tone your thighs and hips. Let's break it down step by step. To begin, stand tall with your feet hip-width apart. Now, step your right foot forward about 4 feet, turning your right foot out 90 degrees. Your left foot should be pointing straight ahead. Raise your arms parallel to the floor, reaching out to the sides actively. Turn your head to the right, looking out over the fingers of your right hand. Now, here's where the magic happens. Bend your right knee to a 90-degree angle, making sure your knee is directly over your ankle. Hold this position, feeling the stretch and the burn in your thighs and hips. This pose simultaneously strengthens and stretches your legs, promoting muscle tone and flexibility. Breathe deeply, hold for a few breaths, then switch sides. Warrior II is an excellent pose for targeting those hard-to-reach muscles. Remember, the key is consistency and patience. Next up is the triangle pose. This pose, also known as Trikonasana in Sanskrit, is an essential component of any yoga routine, especially for those targeting thigh fat and hip reduction. It's a dynamic stretch that engages your thighs, hips, and waist, making it a fantastic pose for toning these areas. To perform the triangle pose, start by standing straight. Spread your feet about 3 to 4 feet apart. Turn your right foot out by 90 degrees and your left foot slightly inwards. Stretch your arms out wide, then reach down and touch your right ankle with your right hand. Your left hand should be pointing straight up into the sky. Turn your gaze towards your left hand, maintaining a straight back. Hold this pose for about 5 to 10 breaths before switching sides. Remember, your form is crucial here. You want to keep your body in one plane, as if sandwiched between two walls. This will ensure you're engaging the right muscles and getting the most out of this pose. Keep going, you're doing great! Now we move on to the bridge pose. This pose is a powerful tool for thigh fat and hip reduction. It's a simple yet effective way to tone the lower body while strengthening the back and spine. The bridge pose targets primarily the thighs, hips, and buttocks, making it a perfect choice for those looking to shed some inches off these areas. So, how do we do it? Start by lying flat on your back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor, hip-width apart. Place your arms at your sides, palms down. Now slowly lift your hips off the floor, pressing your feet and palms into the mat. Keep your body in a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Hold this pose for a few deep breaths, then lower your hips back down. Remember, maintaining proper form is crucial. Engage your core and squeeze your glutes as you lift your hips. This will ensure that the right muscles are working and that you're getting the most out of the pose. Don't rush, take your time to master the pose. The Pigeon Pose is next on our list. This pose, also known as Ekapada Rajakapotasana, is a fabulous hip opener that also works wonders on the thighs. It targets your hip flexors, groin, and glutes, helping to stretch and tone these areas. It's a great pose for those looking to shed some fat and sculpt their lower body. Let's go through the steps together. Start in a downward-facing dog pose. Then bring your right knee forward and place it behind your right wrist. Position your right foot in front of your left wrist. Extend your left leg behind you, keeping your hip pointed toward the mat. Now, breathe in, lift your upper body, and extend the spine. Hold this pose for 5 to 10 breaths, then switch sides. Remember, maintaining the correct form is key. Don't rush the pose. Take your time to get into it correctly. Listen to your body and only go as deep into the pose as feels comfortable for you. Stay focused. Your efforts will pay off. Finally, we have the chair pose. Also known as Utkatasana in Sanskrit, the chair pose is a standing yoga posture that targets your thighs, hips, and core. It's a powerful pose that not only strengthens your lower body, but also helps in reducing fat in the thigh and hip region. Imagine sitting on an invisible chair. Start by standing straight, feet hip-width apart. Inhale deeply, raising your arms perpendicular to the floor. As you exhale, bend your knees, lowering your buttocks as if you're about to sit on a chair. Keep your thighs as parallel to the floor as possible, torso leaning slightly forward. Hold the pose for 5 to 10 breaths. Take note, maintaining the right form is crucial. Keep your knees in line with your feet and make sure your spine is straight. This pose engages your quadriceps, glutes, hamstrings, and core, aiding in toning and strengthening these areas. Remember, consistency is key. That brings us to the end of our yoga session for thigh fat loss and hip reduction. In this session, we've journeyed through 5 dynamic yoga poses, each with its unique benefits, specifically designed to target thigh fat and hip reduction. We started with the Warrior II pose, a powerful posture that not only strengthens your thighs and hips, but also promotes overall body balance. Then we transitioned to the Triangle pose, an excellent exercise for stretching the hips and thighs and enhancing flexibility. The Bridge pose came next, a pose that works wonders for the lower body, especially the hips and thighs, while also improving digestion and relieving stress. The Pigeon pose followed, a deep hip opener that stretches the thighs and hip flexors, promoting flexibility and relieving tension. Lastly, we ended with the Chair pose, a challenging posture that works on your thighs and hips, while also building strength in the lower back and torso. Remember, each of these poses brings with it a unique set of benefits that go beyond just thigh fat loss and hip reduction. They enhance your flexibility, improve your balance, boost your metabolism, relieve stress, and bring about a sense of overall well-being. Integrating these poses into your regular fitness routine can be a game changer. However, it's important to remember that consistency is key. One cannot expect to see changes overnight. It is through regular and diligent practice that the true benefits of yoga unfold. And, as with any fitness routine, do listen to your body. Adjust the poses as needed, and don't push yourself beyond your comfort zone. So go ahead and embrace these poses. Make them a part of your daily routine, and watch as your body transforms, becoming stronger, more flexible, and yes, slimmer in the thigh and hip area. Remember, yoga is a journey, not a destination. Keep practicing, and you'll see the changes unfold. Our recommended simple and fast solution for weight loss. We highly recommend Puravive, Hollywood's exotic secret for healthy weight loss. Its rare, new, and unusual method increases calories burning and fat dissolving by up to 326%, using a common pantry food inside your home, and preparing it in an unusual way to liquefy fat cells in your body, belly, thighs, and arms, and drop an average of 29.4 pounds. Puravive is unlike anything you've ever tried or experienced in your life before. It is one of the only proprietary products in the world with a blend of 8 exotic nutrients and plants designed to target and optimize low brown adipose tissue (BAT) levels. For every tiny increase of BAT is a huge jump in calorie burning, electrifying your sleeping metabolism into a fat-burning, energy-boosting mode. Click the link below this video to grab your own bottle. Now, if you found this information helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on this channel. Until next time, good luck on your thigh fat loss and hip reduction journey, and I'll see you in the next video.